Welcome back to the news at 10. The Cross River State government has initiated an annual deworming exercise to protect children from neglected tropical diseases. Health experts in the state have kick-started the sensitization and deworming exercise among school children in 10 endemic local government areas. According to the director of the Center for Neglected Tropical Diseases, the program has a 5-year plan aimed at ensuring a worm-free Cross River State.
Health, they say, is wealth. And for the leaders of tomorrow, a healthy life is essential for a secure future.
All of you should be treated so that you will be well.
The Cross River State government has initiated an annual deworming exercise across the state to eradicate often neglected tropical diseases. The government starts with 10 local government areas identified for soil-transmitted ailments.
We have a 5-year plan, 5-year elimination plan to make sure that all the worms through the neglected tropical diseases project, to make sure that all the worms in infestation in Cross River State are eliminated. So that's why we're here. We do this, it's a yearly process, and we're actually administering 2 sets of drugs to these children. We are giving praziquantel, we are giving mexizan for different types of worms, and we're also taking care of children that are out of school.
We recommend that if the prevalence is above 50%, deworming is twice a year. Mass deworming is twice a year. But for LGAs that have prevalence of less than 50%, they just need to deworm the children once a year.
The director of the Neglected Tropical Diseases Center explains the reason behind this exercise.
We are trying to get children, students to know the importance of deworming, of importance of being worm-free, because this interferes with their education. It prevents them from understanding. It can make them sick, and if you are sick, you cannot learn. So this exercise is to ensure that children are worm-free and that they are able to assimilate and that they can grow properly. Without being with worms, they will not be able to do this.
Children are amongst the most vulnerable demographic of the population to diseases. Therefore, the state government's disease eradication program is a necessary intervention to secure the state's future.
Government Girls Science and Technical College, Dapchi, Yobe State, northeast Nigeria, has reopened, but parents are reluctant to send their children back there. Over 100 schoolgirls were abducted from the school on February 19th, but were later released by the insurgents, though Leah Sharibu remains in the hands of the abductors. When Channels Television visited the institution, only final year students were writing the NAPTEP examinations were there, as well as academic and non-academic staff were seen on the premises.
Like any other secondary school in Yobe State, the GGSTC Dapchi has reopened for normal academic activities. Teaching and non-teaching staff are waiting for students to resume. But it appears they may have to wait a little longer. The parents insist they will not allow their children to return until they see adequate security guarantees in place.
If you cut this route following to Gumsa, you will go up to Chad Republic. So there's no any security there. Who will bring? Nobody will sacrifice his daughter to that school. I don't think that. Even they brought those who are in SS3 writing their SS3 exams at Guru. Some are jumping through the wall and escaping to their houses.
Disturbed by the poor attendance, the school authorities are appealing to parents to let their wards return to school with the assurance that government has taken the necessary security precautions.
The government has already tried. School has opened. So I am calling on the parents. They should not be discouraged by anything that has happened by not allowing their ward to come to school. Let them bring their children. This education is compulsory. It's very important to the children. They are the leaders of tomorrow. So we cannot have leaders that are not educated.
And what about Leah Sharibu, the schoolgirl who is still in the hands of the insurgents? A visit to the family home in Dapchi reveals that it is locked up. Neighbors told Channels Television that her traumatized parents have traveled to their hometown to seek refuge. The other parents are resolved to see to her release.
When we talk on Leah, she's the only girl that remained with the militant up to now. I went to Maiduguri with Leah's mother to go and talk with Germany, to seek for German intervention. Those that have come from Germany, we confront with them and tell them our missions. Some of the delegations has visited us and we told them that our problem now is to see that Leah has been returned back to our family.
Renovation work is still in progress in the school, awaiting the return of the students who might be willing to resume. But how soon that will be depends on how confident the parents are that their children are no longer vulnerable to attacks.
The Nigerian Air Force has deployed special forces to Nuguroje community in Taraba State to contain the clashes between farmers and herdsmen. While addressing the team, the Director of Operations of the Nigerian Air Force, who represented the Chief of Air Staff, urged them to collaborate with other security forces for a successful operation. The troops arrived in 2 teams from Kaduna on board a C-130 aircraft are expected to camp in the community until the menace is curbed. 2 special units of the Air Force have also been deployed to Doma in Nasarawa State and Agatu in Benue State for the same purpose.
The Nigerian Air Force has established various units, special units, all over the country. And today, we are in the North Central, where the Nigerian Air Force has established special operations wings in Ngoroje, Taraba State, Doma, Nasarawa State, and Agatu in Benue State. Please note that you are here today as you are deployed marks the operations of the special duties that you will be assigned in this place. I also urge you to partner with your other security agencies here, vis-a-vis Nigerian Army, Police, DSS, and any other security outfit in operating here in Taraba State.
It's a historic reconciliation between OGD and Umunachi communities in the Idemili North and Dunukofia local government areas of Anambra State, as of a 70-year-old land dispute has finally been resolved. At the peace deal ceremony, the state deputy governor, Nkem Okeke, asked the communities to sustain the peace while tasking others deadlocked in land disputes to take a cue or risk having their lands taken over by the state government.
What is the value of this land that will make 2 communities in Anambra State be at enmity for over 70 years? The dispute between these 2 communities has led to the death of several people with properties destroyed and relationships soiled. Whatever the case may be, the people of Ogidi and Umunachi communities in Idemili North and Dunukofia local government areas of Anambra State appear tired of the existing conflict. And now, the elders of these communities have come together to resolve all issues. After exchanging pleasantries, the 2 parties sign a peace deal ahead of the official declaration. For the first time in over 70 years, the Ogidi and Umunachi people are dining and wining together. The people are pleased with this latest development. The Deputy Governor officially hands over the duly signed peace treaty document to the representatives of both communities. He commends them for the unprecedented will to embrace peace.
My utmost pleasure and gratitude to God to present this document, the Peace and Reconciliation Agreement between Umunachi and Ogidi. I present one document to the representative of the Ogidi community To God be the glory. To the representative of Omonachi, congratulations.
In their separate speeches, the representative of OGD and Omonachi communities expressed joy over the development.
Several lives have been lost because of this land. Many also have been maimed for life during the course of this land tussle between Mbuke and Uroji. These communities no longer intermarry. They no longer relate cordially. They're no longer friendly. In the olden days, such conviviality of intermarriages and friendship existed. But this land destroyed all, bringing enmity and problems. But when it pleased God, He decided to have mercy.
As the ceremony ends with prayers for sustained peace, the people will also expect to begin experiencing the benefit of this treaty.
When the idea of supporting others in his craft hit him, Shegolutu, a Nigerian photographer based in the United Kingdom, came up with the Now Creatives, the conference that brings together amateur and professional photographers to share experiences and ideas. Art Review tonight looks at its second edition. To the beholder, a picture may tell 1,000 words, but the person taking the shot only needs one. And what that word is what these amateur and professional photographers are here to find out. It is the Now Collectives, an annual conference aimed at connecting ideas on the ways photography can be improved upon.
Life's important moments. How I shoot, what I shoot for.
The convener is Shegolutu, whose love for photography has led him up a path where he feels others should have a better grasp of what the camera is all about.
The Now Collectives was born out of a need to bring photographers together, empower them, enlighten them, and showing them the value of photography in terms of them valuing themselves and them being treated equally.
Speakers take turns to share their experiences, each hoping to pass a message.
Feel, listen, and observe.
The event is also opened up to an international audience of seasoned photographers who are here to embrace new cultures.
This is our first time in Nigeria, and we're really surprised by the kindness of the people. First of all, they were really kind person, and after that, great professionals. We have a lot to learn from here. Their presentation were very really great.
But I think the most beautiful part of everywhere we go are the people. So that's why we feel we are very lucky to be here, because we meet very authentic people. We love to be here.
I've got to experience, local photographers, Nigerian photographers, and been in contact with creatives that I wouldn't have normally sought out. I wouldn't, that wouldn't have entered into my sphere of creative influences, and I'm so appreciative of being able to be here.
For the participants, they now look forward to taking the world on with their cameras, as this opportunity has reshaped their thought process.
It's been an absolutely fantastic experience. I've learned not just technical skills, but I've learned inspirational things that I will take back home and work on and grow as well.
It has just helped me discover what the business of photography is, because a lot of people, we go into photography as individuals. We don't really understand that for your business to grow, you need to maybe collaborate with other people in your industry, and also invest in yourself.
The art of photography goes beyond a click. It touches on a sense that makes the person with the lens know the right word to describe the image before taking the shot.